if they put forward a maximalist ISL, in the best case scenario, you're likely to have electoral chaos as early as 2024. In the worst case scenario, you have a bunch of false electors, and you've got extreme gerrymandering, and you've got all sorts of provisions passed that cannot be reviewed under the state constitution. It could really get ugly. So let's hope that that isn't where it goes. But
Well, I know what I'm betting on. Do you want to put $20 on it? Because I'll put $20 on the end of democracy right here, right now.
yeah, well, I mean, part of it, I'll bet with you. We can do a $20
Yeah,
bet on that.
you come out ahead either way. Either
Yeah.
$20 and democracy exists.
But part of what we're touching on is really, here's part of it. When they move the goalpost, when they move the 50-yard line, is more, I guess, more apt, so far to the right that we go, oh, thank God, when they've only destroyed 75% of democracy, they win. And that's part of what this whole thing has been about from the days of Goldwater on, and through Reagan and through the Federalist Society, is let's just shift the whole damn debate, right? The whole damn debate over to the right. And then, we're relieved. We're relieved when it's just DeSantis, not Trump, or, just, a bad ruling from the Supreme Court, not an absolutely horrific ruling. So, that's part of the game is you move the whole field, you move both sets of goalposts. And then we're very happy with really bad results, because they're not absolutely cataclysmic results. And that sort of, in a way, I mean, both sides could sort of make that argument that both sides have done that in a way, and nobody's happy at this point, which is part of what's wrong with the country. Is that there's a feeling we really should be living in two separate countries, and it's not inconceivable that will come about within our lifetimes.
Well, I think I mean, like you said, they win one way or another. They win. It's because they've got all the money, like in Meatballs. They have the billionaires, and the billionaires also have the Democratic Party leadership, at least. So
yeah, again, we sort of disagree about that. Although obviously the Democratic Party.
Well, I don't think you disagree with the narrow claim. Do you not? That the, let's say, how about not belong to? That the leadership of the Democratic Party, the 5 or 6 top politicians, maybe the top 50, are heavily influenced by the donor class. I mean, is that a claim you actually reject?
Yeah, no, they're all heavily. I mean, they've made politics very expensive, and they need their money, and they like their money, and they're all very heavily influenced by the donor class. That's absolutely true.